Exploring space is exciting, but what if there are locations on Earth that are equally as magnificent and jaw-dropping? Fortunately for you, you live on Earth, a world of mysteries so strange and perplexing that even scientists can't always explain them. Prepare to be astonished as you discover 7 of the world's most incredible mysteries and phenomena. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and enable notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. So let's dig right into it. Number 7. The Devil's Kettle Waterfall. At first glance, this lovely waterfall in Minnesota, United States appears to be your typical waterfall. What makes this waterfall unique is that it has 2 distinct bodies of pouring water. On one side, water falls into Lake Superior, while on the other, there's water that flows directly into a massive natural hole in the ground. What's the source of this water? That's the mysterious part. No one seems to be aware. Visitors to the waterfall have thrown sticks and other objects down the vanishing cascade. They've never seen their belongings returned downstream, however. Previously, scientists tested the water by releasing dye into the waterfall. They've even thrown a lot of ping pong balls down there. However, no trace of the dye has been found in any of the area's bodies of water. So where's all this water going? The majority of you will agree that this water must go somewhere. Maybe it's going into the ground, but it has to come out somewhere. Scientists are still attempting to solve this mystery. Number 6. Stonehenge. If you travel about 8 miles north of Salisbury, England, to a place called Salisbury Plain, tourists would be gaping in awe at the magnificent Stonehenge. This prehistoric stone formation has been here for thousands of years. Stonehenge was built in 6 stages between 3000 and 1520 BCE, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica. But what's the big deal about a group of enormous rocks? Actually, quite a bit. Today we have equipment that can help us move big materials in order to construct massive buildings and monuments. No one had access to this type of technology back when Stonehenge was built. So how did anyone manage to carry stones weighing ranging from 4 to 37 tons? More importantly, why were they doing this? Archaeologists have proposed numerous explanations to explain this occurrence. Some speculated that the Stonehenge builders employed a system of sledges, rollers, and boats. Others speculated that it was constructed using a weighted levee method. Many of these guesses appear to be correct to some extent. However, no one has a conclusive explanation to this day, and there may never be one. Number 5. The Hessdalen Lights. What would you think if you saw dancing lights in the sky? Aliens visiting Earth or shooting stars? Residents of Hessdalen Valley, Norway, on the other hand, have to sleep with this burning question every night. Brightly colorful lights of various hues and forms appear in the sky over Hessdalen Valley. This phenomenon has perplexed scientists for the last 4 decades and maybe longer. Some hypotheses suggest that these lights are created by a nearby radioactive lake producing particles that light up in the air as they evaporate. Other scientists believe that the valley's base contains a lot of sulfuric acid, which when it comes into touch with water causes sparks to erupt in the sky. Even though there are numerous theories as to why this hamlet has its own light display every night, scientists have yet to come up with a definitive solution. For the time being, they'll have to settle in and just enjoy the free show. Number 4. The Boiling River in the Amazon. Lounging in the jacuzzi might be really relaxing at times, but this hot body of water takes things to a whole other level. A floating river in the forested region of Mayantukayu, deep in the Amazon jungle, boasts temperatures so hot that any person or animal who falls into it actually boils alive from the inside out. That's true, this river has a temperature of 196 degrees Fahrenheit. That's scorching. The water was used to boil tea and cook with by the locals. The high temperature of this river, on the other hand, is really intriguing. The fact that no one knows what causes the water to be so hot adds to the mystery of this natural occurrence. Boiling waters, according to geophysicist Andre Rizzo, are often associated with an active volcano or magmatic system, such as the Boiling River Trail in Yellowstone National Park in the United States. However, there are no active volcanoes within 400 miles of Mayantuaku. So, what's the source of the extreme heat? Residents of this village believe that the river had mystical healing qualities and used it spiritually and medicinally for ages. Rizzo hypothesizes that hot geothermal waters enter the river through cracks in the soil, raising the temperature of the river. This, however, has yet to be scientifically confirmed. Number 3. Movile Cave. Can you imagine there's a location on Earth with its own ecosystem and atmosphere identical to that of another planet? Start believing, because Movile Cave in northeastern Romania has been closed in full darkness for a stunning 5.5 million years. Nobody knew about the cave until construction workers discovered it while seeking for a site to build. scientists discovered a perfectly supported biosphere growing inside the cave after carving an aperture into it. Scientists discovered a lake of acidic water that smelled like rotten eggs as they built a passage through the rock through multiple caves. The air had 100 times more carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide than the Earth's air. Needless to say, the air is extremely poisonous. What's more bizarre is that this cave has an entire ecosystem with 33 species that aren't found anywhere else on the planet. This cave provides a peek of what might exist on other worlds with vastly differing atmospheres. It's hard to believe it's been here on Earth this whole time without anyone knowing it, isn't it? Number 2. Circles of Namibia. Elephants, snakes, antelopes, and hundreds of evenly spaced circles abound in Namibia's desert. Wait, what? This scorching desert is home to a diverse range of wildlife, but the fields of grass with evenly placed holes are even more intriguing. These circles are nearly flawless and range in diameter from 10 to 65 feet. Many scientists have proposed explanations for why these circles emerge rather than other, more random shapes. Norbert Jurgens, an environmental expert, proposed in 2013 that these circles were caused by termites. However, it was later discredited, as all were previous hypotheses. While this appears to be a scene from M. Night Shyamalan's horror film Signs, it definitely is true. However, no one knows why. Number 1. Western Venezuela's never-ending light storm. Lightning storms are amazing, aren't they? They illuminate the sky and you can't help but feel a peculiar, exhilarating energy in the air. However, these lightning storms normally pass and you go about your existence. However, over the mouth of the Cantambu River in western Venezuela, there's a lightning storm that appears to be powered by Energizer batteries. It just keeps going and going and going. The lightning storm begins at 7 p.m. and continues for the next 10 hours. This happens almost every night of the year. To add to the oddity of these recurring storms, one night in 2010, the storm abruptly stopped in the middle of the night and didn't return for 6 weeks. Several explanations have been proposed to explain this strange occurrence. Scientists have recently speculated that the surrounding mountains, which restrict warmer breezes from the Caribbean Sea, are to blame. Wind patterns made up of warm and chilly air from the Andes Mountains are propelled upwards and emerge as storm clouds in this epitome of a perfect storm. So, wasn't that cool? What are your thoughts about these mysteries? Let us know in the comments section down below. So, there you have it. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Until next time.